Welcome back, everyone. This is Resourceful Marcus. So I'm just going to throw a tidbit of information out here today about taking care of your vehicle and not having it rot out. I mean, if you want your vehicle to rot out, it will rot out pretty quickly, especially these newer vehicles. So I suggest that you have some type of oil spray underneath. If it's an older vehicle, they'll spray in your trunk lid, your hood lid, spray in your doors. They have to drill holes in your doors. It's well worth it. You have to realize with the climate change, the weather variations and weather, shitty weather, so much condensation anymore. If the vehicle's not stored in a garage, typically most vehicles in North America are outdoors most of the vehicle's life. So I mean, it puts a wear and tear on a vehicle too. So for me, I've been doing this for 30 something years now, where I have my vehicle oil guarded. It doesn't have to be done by oil guard. There's other ones out there that can do it. OK Santines, I think there's Maloshes. There's a bunch of different companies. Crown's another company that does it. Anyways, I'm just going to kind of show you around here how I do this and how it's been done. So I'm going to take you and put under the vehicle here to kind of show how it's been oiled. As you can see, the chassis here has been oiled. It might not look like it, but it has been oiled. It's all nice and oiled up. The frame, the chassis of the vehicle underneath. Got this camera on my selfie stick doing this. This is the first time I've actually seen under the vehicle myself. So anyways, it's all oiled underneath the frame, which is the chassis of the vehicle. Okay, this one I didn't get it in the doors or anything because it's a lease, and I'm not sure if I'm going to buy this outright at the end. If it comes to that, then I will eventually have it oiled in the doors everywhere. It'll probably cost, I think it'll cost about $300 to do it total on a vehicle, but it's well worth it. As you can see, it's all been oiled. This is that product where it doesn't drip. It's called no drip. Okay, all in there in the frame here, the chassis. You can see it's been oiled. There, oiled. All up under. It's all been oiled in there. Swear by the product. I've never had a problem with it. Never had any rust issues with it. Any time I've done this to vehicles. Like I say, I've been doing this for 30 plus years now, 30 something years, and it's well worth it. It's up to you. Just a tidbit of advice I'm throwing out, because in the long run, you will spend thousands of dollars to have somebody cut into your vehicle and have to replace metal panels. So you're better off to oil it up. It's all oiled underneath. You like, throw away the rest. I'm just throwing out a tidbit of information about that, because as I say, when you don't oil your vehicle will rot out and deteriorate over time. It's been all oiled underneath. That's gonna stop from this vehicle's brand new. I've only had it 2 weeks now, and I did it right away because I don't want rust. I don't like the look of rust. I want the vehicle rotting away. You can see the chassis there, how it's oiled. Nice and oiled up. Alright, so that's just that tidbit of information again. So, if you want your vehicle to last, especially if you got an older vehicle, you can have a vehicle that's already got rust on it, and you know what, when they start applying this, they'll do a formula first where it drips a bit, okay, and that one's a bit thinner, and what that does, it gets into that rust, it works in there, It will take a couple years, but it will work and it does its job. I had an older truck, a 71, that sat on cinder blocks for about 10 years before I bought it. And at first this vehicle had major rust. And then once we got in there and brought it to Oil Guard, and the guy said, don't worry about it, trust me, it's going to take a couple of years, and as the more we oil it, it will eat at that and get rid of that. And it actually helped that truck a lot. So that's just a bit of information I'm throwing out there. I mean, it's up to you whether you want your vehicle to rot out, rust. I see vehicles that are like 2-3 years old and they already got rot right through the body panels. It's ridiculous. It's because of how everything is being made. Everything is thin. The metal is being recycled over and over again, and as metal is recycled over and over, it loses its composition. It doesn't hold its own like it normally would. That's just how it is with all this crap and the recycled metal material. So again, you can see it's all been oiled, the chassis. Okay, the chassis is oiled. You can see here the chassis is oiled. So that's up to you. Take my advice or whatever. If you don't like what I'm telling you, that's fine too. You don't have to like what I'm telling you. I'm just throwing it out there. Anyways, this is Resourceful Marcus, so signing off now. I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.